And we are live, Two and a Half Guys podcast. I'm your boy Midget.
It's your boy Doe Stacks.
And I'm Jazzy J.
Jazz is stepping in and being a guest host till Rose gets back. You know,
Shout out
always
Rose.
prayers to her. Make sure everything good with her. If you got a number, just check on her. But we with you, Rose. Just let us know if you need anything. How's everybody tonight?
Hanging in there.
I'm good, man. You know me.
Yeah, this was a week, man.
Booked and blessed, brother. Booked and blessed.
Okay.
This was a week right here, boy. I'm fatigued. I'm ready to lay down right now. I still got work to do, so it'll be all right, man. What we got tonight?
We got them white people again.
Doing pink people stuff.
Them goddamn murder. We got we're gonna do a quick review on the Country Wayne comedy Netflix special.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a hot five for the quick fire.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get into that. By the way, I started Cop Shop though, and I'll be finished with that.
I finished it.
I'll be finished that with 40 minutes to go. It's on my TV now, so. But which y'all want to start with? Y'all want to start with the Hampton folks?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get with them pink people.
So Netflix dropped a part 2 to the Murders, basically a after review of court case and the crime scene and other people that were involved that I had no idea about. But it started off talking to like people that were in their family that worked for them. So like their nannies, their housekeeper, and stuff like that.
Everybody they didn't kill.
Right.
And for some reason, there is this theory that he had help. And I want to ask you guys, do y'all think he had help or was it all just him?
I feel like it was more to it because a lot of the locals, because like my co-host Ramon is from that area.
Mm-hmm.
And he say it could very well be a cartel hit.
Really?
Because they say he been slinging pills for years.
Really?
Yeah, they like they say it's a real lot to that family that people don't know. They like this just the surface. You got to think about them being untouchable for
so
80
long.
years.
Well, I mean, that kind of came out in the first part of the docuseries, if you remember, because when they were talking about the landing strip they had on their property, remember, Paul was saying, oh, well, I guess it was one of the friends or either the girlfriend that asked, well, what is this for? Like, why do y'all have a landing strip? And he was like, anything, drugs, alcohol, strippers. He was basically telling it right then.
He was basically saying it all because he was like, I think somebody was saying that they hit up a bag full of like pills, and it was like nothing to them. And then they keep trying to blame Cousin Eddie. I think that's his name. Was it Eddie? Poor Cousin Eddie. He tried to get Cousin Eddie to kill him. Then he blamed Cousin Eddie for shooting him in the head.
That was the cousin?
Well, they call him Uncle Eddie or whatever they call him, but that was their cousin. And so
I personally think the father has some type of mental illness, though.
I do. He looked like it.
Yeah, he does.
Because I
don't know if it's schizophrenia or bipolar, but he definitely has something.
Hey man, Bubba look fool.
Oh, Bubba look fool. Bubba is skating by because I do believe Bubba killed that homosexual kid.
Yeah. Well, actually, the son with the boat accident. Remember, his friend said that when he started drinking, he had a switch too.
Paul, they call him Timmy.
Yeah. Timmy come out. Yeah.
There you go.
They call him Timmy.
And I just feel like, with Bubba, when you're trying to hide that a secret that you might be in the community, you go through hell and high water to try to keep that covered. And they were saying that Bubba was cool with old boy.
Yep.
And like the dude had his number, so the theory is like the dude messaged Bubba like, "Hey, I'm broke down the side of the road. I need you to come help me." So Bubba with his boys, like, yo, why is this dude hitting you up? Like, I don't know, and I guess that's when it happened. But I do think Bubba got away, just like Paul would have got away.
No, bro. Bubba case coming up, baby.
Well, it's coming up now that there's resurfacing. But you
Mm-hmm.
know, Bubba's man, how long Bubba been skating by though?
Shit, almost 20 years now.
That's what I'm saying. Bubba when I went to college, now all of this. So
Bubba was smart and moved out of town.
he
The
moved.
problem was his little hell-raising little brother with that boat accident
brought some more attention to the
opened
family.
up a whole lot of shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
I'm still, to be honest with you, even with the accident itself, I'm still a little leery that with her not surfacing. What was her name? The girl that died.
Oh yeah.
They never found her body?
They never found it.
No.
Hold on.
I don't think they did. Did they?
They did,
oh yeah, they did find her body.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It was like a couple
Eventually,
days later, like a couple weeks later or something.
Yeah, a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
But they never called her parents.
Because remember when he came into the hospital, he told them, "Don't notify him yet. Call me first."
Right, but even weeks after, the mothers went on record and said they never called her.
That's crazy. Because he told them, he had everybody in that town in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Because for you to get the call and your kid's not dying or dead, he just got a little bump on his head. But you the first one called and they ain't notified no other parents.
Right.
But you and your father and uncles, that's you know what that was. That was let's get our story straight, let's huddle up and make sure we come out this scot-free.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just so crazy to see his car. And didn't you say he got an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. He got an OnlyFans.
So he really might have mental illness.
Something's wrong with him.
Or he's going through withdrawals from all the drugs he's taken over the years.
You see all that weight he lost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. When you eating, that prison food, you ain't got no cocaine, you ain't got no pills.
Right, no lobster tails. He ain't eating like he was eating when on the outside.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was that good money. They eat wherever they want. They had their own lady who used to cook their dinners and leave. And that's what she said, but she walked. And my thing is, how did this lady walk through the crime scene and nobody stop her and say anything? What's up, Big Red? On the second part, she was saying
Sugarfoot.
She went through like the day after the accident and walked through and said it was like clothes laying on the floor. The meal was still up, like what she usually put in the refrigerator after they done eating, like stuff like that. So how does no police officer stop this lady like, hey, what you doing here? I just find that weird. Like it's just a lot of things that don't add up. With this
case. Man, look, if he had the town in the payroll, he had the cops in the smash.
Oh yeah. Easy.
Their whole bloodline was lawyers, cops, judges,
district attorneys.
They were the town. What are you talking? They were the town.
And in a small town that don't generate that much income, they probably were the wealthiest people in that town.
Yeah.
To be honest. So when you can have mayors for cookouts and all these people for dinners and cookouts for whenever you have stuff like that, is crazy.
You see how much land they had? Or just to get to the house.
And that's what I was saying. Man, boy, if you don't get out the camera.
Hey, hey, get it, baby, man. Hey.
Up here doing the flaws. Boy, get out of the way. But so just go to bed. You got school tomorrow. And so just for that alone, it's wild to me that they can run this whole town and nobody said anything about it. Nobody said a word about it, which is so odd. You got guns, and that's why I said I do believe he probably did it by himself, because you got all that land where you shot 2 people and nobody heard the shots. So you had time to load them up or leave their bodies or do whatever. You could have done whatever.
And he never turned over the gun that they
and
owned.
They
got footage of them loading guns into a truck.
Right. All of them. Right. And that's the only one that was missing? Like the one that matches this rare ballistics that killed your family?
308 blackout.
That's what I'm saying.
Never turned it over.
Hey, listen, if somebody shoots you with a damn 308 blackout, they ain't want you to be here for real.
Well,
if you notice, he was trying to do a cleanup.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was trying to do. The son had effed up, with this accident. You killed the girl. Now they asking too many questions. The wife was trying to leave him.
Mm-hmm.
So she
They found out she was a drug. Who was a?
she might talk or
Mhm.
write a book or whatever. He can't. He was trying to tie up loose ends.
They found out he owed money. He was a pill popping drug head. Like
Yep.
your world was coming to an end.
Yep.
It was coming to an end. And you had to find some way to salvage that, because if you look like, oh, this man lost his family, and the crazy part two, there was people saying they still don't believe it because they don't know how you can shoot your own kid. And you ever seen these news articles where people drowning babies?
Man, listen, we just recently had a black lady shoot her son over an SD card.
That's what I'm saying. Like people, like, man, this.
You haven't heard about that one?
Have postpartum.
No.
They
Yo,
want to harm their own baby after having them. So I mean,
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
it was a missing SD card, and she was asking the son where was it at because she assumed he had it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, ma, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. She shot him in the head.
What?
He was still living. She got on the phone, had a full conversation with somebody, said, hey, let me call you back because he pissing me off. Hung the phone back up. He's on the floor bleeding, not dead. Still alive though. She goes back to fussing with him again, like, yo, where's the fucking SD card? And shot him again.
She killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah,
a $19 SD
kid.
card you can get from any local store.
They say she had been acting paranoid the 2 days prior to, but they said she was into some funky shit and it was something on the SD card.
Okay. They ever said what it was?
No, they haven't gotten to the bottom of it.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't believe in that theory that, he couldn't have the heart to shoot. When you a pill popper and drugs make you do a lot of crazy things.
That is a whole nother side of a person. When you are an addict.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those folk do that shit.
That you are a whole nother person. Period.
Yes.
They don't even know who they are half the time.
That's why they gave him the nickname Timmy. That's why he had alter ego.
Well, first of all, let me just say this, because ain't no way. It was too many friends for me on the boat for them to allow this one boy to drive them back at 1 something in the morning.
Recklessly.
And he was plastered. Ain't no way.
Mean, we've all had that one friend, and when that one friend is the source of money, or he's the ride home,
y'all can't say no.
You can't.
Who can't say no?
I mean, you can at the end of the day, but they drunk and they don't even feel like getting Timmy aggravated because they know Timmy nuts up.
Here's another thing, though. This family is a well-known family in this town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know the age of Paul. How was he able to bring a fake ID into this store and buy a beer? You know all these kids' high school.
I mean, kids. Just like we was able, well, maybe not you because you didn't drink, but we was able to buy alcohol in Hemingway before 21. Everybody knew everybody.
That's
right.
True.
It was always a way.
I've been buying cigarettes and alcohol since I was 17.
That's true. That's true.
You know what kind of vibes they give me through that whole thing? Good old boy vibes.
Yes, easily.
All that, yeah.
Easily.
Old money, Red, like old money.
I'm talking from the daddy to the granddaddy to the great granddaddy. Right. It's been a pass on. They've been district attorneys and lawyers all this time, and they had some connection.
So y'all think about that. That's like almost 100 years of
running the town.
Of having full amnesty to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
You gotta think you ain't the sheriff if we don't co-sign for you. You ain't the judge if we don't co-sign for you. You ain't no mayor. You don't run nothing until
not even that.
You cool.
We decide how long you go to jail and if you get charged.
We decide how long you stay in term. You on our good side, we get you reelected.
Yeah,
you only on our good side and don't do what we say. You up out of here. And we got another guy to replace you.
Hey, and on top of that, we throw the baddest cookout every year for you, motherfuckers.
Every year for y'all.
Okay.
Mayors, judges, lawyers, cops.
Mayors,
come on through. Come on through.
Everybody was on the payroll.
Okay.
Get you some raisin potato salad.
Hey, but y'all gotta admit, that whole family was funny looking. Not on no funny shit, but they was real funny looking.
Paul looked like Dennis the Menace. For real. For real, man.
Paul looked like Chucky from the Rugrats. That's what he looked like. I ain't gonna hold you.
But even though he did so much to his friends, they still had remorse for him. if you watch,
especially that one boy, his best friend, like all the way to the end, he was like, you know. And I was like, damn, at one point I was like, is you in love with him low key? Like, what's going on here?
Even as they're adults right now, they still feel sorry for Paul. Like, y'all know Paul murdered y'all friend. Like,
and tried to put it on another friend.
And tried to put it on y'all. Which, I mean, that's a different level of sympathy and empathy that I don't have.
The fact they didn't take him into custody that night and his alcohol blood level was outrageous says a lot.
Because the dad got to the hospital quick enough to talk to everybody. Like, listen, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do.
It's me, big baby. It's me. Baby.
Let me go talk. Paul, don't say nothing. I'm the attorney. We're going to get you up out of here. So that's when he was going from room to room telling them, hey, say this person was driving. Oh,
he probably showed up handing out money and pills. Hey, shut up.
Yeah. Hey, kids.
The girlfriend was smart. She told the nurse, don't let that man in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
She shut that down. Or she had enough.
He was trying to get to them and mind bend them before their parents can get and talk good sense to.
Yeah.
And that's sad. But, you know, when you at desperate times call for desperate measures, and that was the beginning of his world crumbling. So
Paul just had too much. You an alcoholic and you whipping my ass. It's too much.
Paul thought he was invincible though.
He was
that young and y'all run the town.
He was
invincible. He didn't have to. All he had to do was pick the phone up and call Grandpa, and Grandpa was gonna make it disappear.
Yeah. Well, he was invincible for that.
No. Remember, he told the cops to call my daddy.
Yeah. They listened to him. He told them at the site.
Yeah. And they did what they did.
Remember when they played the first call?
They gave him his phone.
They were like, yo, I'm such and such Murdoch.
They gave him his phone. He said, I need
they
to make
probably got a whole playbook for that family. Okay, this is plan B. We got to do this with plan B. Child, please. It's too much.
At the site of the accident, I need to call my daddy and my granddaddy.
And they immediately separated the kids.
Separated them. You know what that is. That was the playbook. That was it, man.
But, I mean, and the fact that there was enough conspiracy theories surrounding it to actually bring out a part 2 and it be legit. Because, you know, Midge, I'm usually the first to say,
the money grab.
It's a money grab.
Yeah.
This didn't feel like a money grab to me, Midge. This is like pertinent information.
This was like, let's go and wrap this thing up so everybody is up to date of what really happened. Because a lot of people watch the court cases. Because, you know, it was like a big thing, like, oh, we're going to sit here. But a lot of people, we don't have time to sit and watch 10 hours of trial, 8 hours of trial. So, you know, I was looking at clips. So this right here kind of put it in like full, like, oh, they was blaming somebody else. They were saying
and to be honest, I've never even heard of the family till now.
Last year was the first time I heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Not me.
Don't know, you know, until I watched this.
Rose was big on that when it first happened, and she went down a deep dive of the family history, and she kind of caught me up to where I was like, well, dang, this group of people doing a doc, ABC did one, or 2020, whoever did one, the Netflix drop. I'm like,
see,
once you start digging down that rabbit hole, it gets deep.
Then I get on YouTube, and now I'm hooked. I'm like, man.
Yeah, see, me, like, I knew about it because, like I said, my co-host, Money Moan, and his cousin, who's probably like one of my best friends in the world, they're both from Jasper County. Jasper County is the neighboring county to them.
Right.
And they know them from the judicial system, from locking people up, giving out a lot of unfair time. So they both have family members that have been personally locked up from the Murdochs.
Right.
And I had been hearing them like, yo, shoot, boy, they actually call it Murdoch County where they from. And this was before the shit. You feel me?
That is crazy.
They were like, yo, if you black and you cross that line from Jasper County to Murdoch County, be careful.
That is crazy. I mean, it looked like that town ain't nothing but about 2% black in it.
If that.
2%, so.
No, it's all white because all the black people live in Jasper County, Mitch.
Yeah, I remember we played Jasper County, so yeah.
That's crazy.
All the black people live in Jasper, bro. Oh, by the way, they remember y'all busting their ass too. Pause.
Oh yeah, it was a manslaughter.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother story. That was a whole nother story. I'm good.
Okay, so what do y'all give it? Jazz, I know you're new to how we do things, but we professionals around here, but you're new to it, so we do a 1 through 10 rating. And I'm gonna let you go first.
I actually, to be honest, I give it a 10. I like stuff like that.
Oh, out the gate.
Yeah, out the gate. I'm into weird, sadistic, family secret shit. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, they got loads of them.
You know, the part 1 was high on my rankings. This part 2 was a wrap up. So I give it a solid 7.2 because they wrapped it up. They didn't stretch it out, make it 8 part.
Yeah.
Little quick 3 episodes. Let me catch you up to who was involved or who the side of the story you didn't know, like this black lady who I had no idea knew them like that. Just gonna wrap this thing up. So I give it a good solid 7.2. It wasn't like catchy like the first part, but it was more information. So
well, for that same exact reason that you said, they didn't stretch it, they didn't prolong things, they were straight to the point. They just filled you in on things that you may have missed. I got to give it a 7.5.
Okay. Well,
it's not quite the hype of the first one. The first one was like
the first one made me murder all out because I went down the rabbit hole.
So I give it a 7.5.
Okay. Well, can't be mad at that, man. Can't be mad at that. On to your boy, Country Wayne.
I'm a fan of his.
You.
I'm one of the people that
you watch the skits.
I am too.
I don't watch every storyline, but there's certain ones like the ones with Rafi, Mike, him,
Mike Funny.
Yeah, like it's certain ones that I watch those. But you also know that I'm a stand-up comedian guy on the show, right?
Didn't do it. I
kind of feel like he should have. Now, I understand doing this now at your popularity's peak, but when it comes to stand-up, you got to be razor sharp. I don't feel like he honed his craft enough to have his Netflix special be as good as it possibly could have been. Like, I watched the greats. I even watched I even watched the people who are great just in their small lane. Like, I'm a real stand-up comedian guy.
There's a lot of greats who don't have Netflix.
There's
a lot of greats that don't even have Netflix.
Very true.
Right. So I can kind of say that, the timing for it was right, but I don't feel like he had put in enough time hitting those stages to razor sharp. You got to be razor sharp. You can't just be up there popular telling stories, which is pretty much what it was.
Right.
Yeah, you can do that, but to get my high rating, you got to sharpen yourself more, Wayne.
Okay.
I agree. And I'm a fan of Wayne's. My husband, he's a huge fan of Wayne's, but honey, I was not impressed. My whole facial expression the whole time was like, okay.
I mean, especially if you ain't familiar with his brand of comedy.
Right. Which I am. And I've been watching Country Wayne for a long time. But I have to agree with Doe. And I don't think he's put in that enough work or grind.
Just stage-wise, not just
just stage-wise. I don't think that he's put in enough to get to, you got your own stand-up special.
But like, he's really like one of the first wave of skit social media comedians. The people that didn't start on stage, they started on social media. He's the biggest. And his name is big enough to cross over to what he's trying to do. But I just don't feel like he sharpened his craft enough, man.
Right.
Here's my take. Of course, I'm just like y'all. I was into the skits for a good long time, but as they kind of spread out, some of the skits lost the fun. Like You know, if you'd have kept it, Mike, Phil, Amber, all those people. But I understand you open up a lot of doors.
It's more of a soap opera now than
You giving
actually
a lot
funny.
of people. You giving a
Right.
lot of people opportunities. I get
That
that.
is.
So I ain't mad at that. I just think like the skits kind of lose, they miss out on stuff when you spread
At all,
it out
Red,
so
like
much.
none.
She said not at all.
At all, Red, like not even.
I can see why she say that. I can definitely
Yeah.
see why she say that.
Yeah.
But for his first one, and I got to give it to the first time, 0. I got to give it to the first time
Damn, 0.
comedy skit. Do I think he got it early? Yes, because you still have comedians like Ali Sadiq,
Exactly.
Corey Holcombs, who never got a Netflix offer, who've been doing this forever. And I understand like some people aren't as popular with certain people, or their comedy is too much for some people. So
it's politics. It's a whole lot of politics involved in that now.
So I get that, but I can't let you give comedy specials to everybody when I know there's certain people out there who still haven't got theirs. So that's one.
I'm about to stand up. I'm about to do stand up the way damn Netflix handing them bitches out.
Yeah.
God knows, shoot.
But he had some funny moments.
I wouldn't say funny. He had a chuckle here or there.
Okay, he had some chuckle moments.
Like there's no like standout joke in the whole thing. You know, like usually there's like a highlight or a clip.
The
fact that it's been out for X amount of time, and even on TikTok, you don't see highlights right now.
None of them skits funny. Damn.
They ain't like they damn entertaining.
They used to be.
They used to be very
funnier because they kept it to the core group, and then they started spreading out and adding different characters and different people in the skits, and they kind of
turned into a soap opera.
Right.
But like some of the jokes,
to be honest, I enjoyed the ones with me. The ones that were really funny with me is with him and Just Hilarious. To me,
he was hitting that.
Well, yeah, she was a side chick, but
hey, like I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Shawty ain't funny to me. She's funnier than now.
I've never seen her
now she's funnier than Tiffany Haddish. Yes,
I don't think Tiffany's funny at all.
I don't either.
At all.
Now she can roast, but that don't mean you can do comedy.
Yeah. I never seen her.
Oh yeah, my girl can roast now. I give her that.
I like her on the Breakfast Club. Just talking in conversation. She's funny in conversation. I've never seen her in stand up, so I can't.
I'm not a fan, Midgie.
But Country Wayne,
I don't even like her on there.
One thing that hindered it for me was I saw some of the jokes previously when he was promoting. He was doing stand up. So the jokes about working with your uncle, making $1,000 a week, just riding with him. I saw that joke already.
Yeah, I did too.
So when it came, I knew the punchline. The one with his dad, working with his dad, I didn't know that. That was kind of a chuckle moment for me. But other than
that one was funny.
Right. I gave it a
It's like he stretched it to an hour. Like I gotta give him a solid hour, and because it was exactly an hour. So it's like I gotta give him an hour.
Let me tell you something. With comedies, then this is just for me personally. When I'm watching a comedy, I like to sit there and my face should hurt. Like Kiki, like this nigga crazy with this. Like I didn't have none of those emotions with him. In fact, I got up in the middle of it and started cooking.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I try to give him a little grace because it's
a little leeway.
I try to give him a little grace, but do I say that this was kind of premature giving him this Netflix? See, like I'm happy for him, no doubt about it. Right. And there's some people out there who really enjoyed it, but for me, I thought it was just okay.
Premature.
I was just okay.
Very
but not to say he can't get better, not to say he can't come back next year or year after next with outstanding more jokes, more.
But here's the thing, you don't get a second chance for people to tune in. Now he did hit number one,
but he got core fans. He got core
He
fans.
does.
Right.
He does.
I was just about
Because
to
you got
say
people who gonna follow him from the skits, even though
7 million.
like y'all say, y'all are the skit fans.
7 million fans.
So even y'all didn't like it as skit fans. So even though he has the skits, he's still gonna bring people who gonna say, well, I like the skits in the comedy series.
right.
So he's gonna bring them in. So that I think the 7 million kind of gave them Netflix that look like, hey, this young boy, let's go ahead and give him one so we can get the 7 million people to come over to Netflix and see what we
Right.
do.
Let's get this 7 million money.
Let's
That's
get
what they
the
was
7
looking
million
at.
views because, and like you say, he hit number 1. He was trending for a good little while.
Mhm.
So I mean, it was a money thing for Netflix and a good thing for him. You know, I don't know the details of the deal, but I'm
Right.
pretty sure it worked out well for everybody because it ain't like
Right.
he's hurting because I think his skits bring in a lot of money.
Yeah, he's not hurting at all.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they offered the right thing. So
Oh no, he ain't hurting at all now.
yeah, they
Sure
offering
ain't.
the right thing, and you know, there's people who even after this they're gonna watch the skits. There's some people who gonna watch the skits and never watch this comedy series.
Cause shit, you let him tell it. He made 7 mil just off Facebook last year alone.
And that's what I'm saying. So you got people who
I
gonna
believe
see
it.
this. You got people who's gonna see the series and be like, Country Wayne. Then they're gonna go to YouTube and see this long storyline from 2-3 years and be like, dang, well, you can jump right in and start watching
But
shit.
I can say, I like his actual life story more than anything.
With the 10 kids on the
because he got all these kids and he's bought every last one of his baby mothers a house, a car, whether they got a boyfriend, married again or nothing, he still take care of them.
Yep.
I mean, he got a good story though, you know. And
you know, his dad went to prison and he was known for being a dope boy, like really known.
Yep.
Like so he got a relatable story.
And
I kind of feel for like the fact that he anchored down and buckled down on that. And then on top of that, here's something we don't factor in. He do clean comedy, y'all.
And that's the thing. That is the thing.
His whole thing
is a lot of his
Jesus
fan base is.
It's hard to do clean comedy, and that's why I give him like the leeway that I gave him.
Thank you.
That's why I give him the leeway I give him because he does clean comedy. Like even when he was talking about sex, it wasn't like raunchy.
I mean, he even got the church people in his back pocket. They love Country Wayne.
They do.
And that's the thing. This last cruise I went on, I can't think of the comedian name. None of the comedians were funny. And this guy was just raunchy. And it was like, he just was roasting, talking about this lady breast the whole time for like 20, 30 minutes. So a guy from New York yelled out like, yo, are you going to, now he performed like 4 times. And the guy yelled out like, man, I just saw you last night. Are you going to do jokes? And it kind of led to like the crowd, like a back and forth with the comedian. So it was just like the guy, and they ended up getting the guy off the stage and bringing on the next comedian. And it was like, yo, you ruined it, whatever chance you had, because you look trash. All you did was roast people for 20 minutes. And then you got raunchy and talk about this lady breast for like 10 minutes. And then everybody just saying like, all right, man, how much you going to talk about breasts?
Right.
You gotta have stage presence.
And that's the dude said, he's like, yo, you got any jokes? And that's when the crowd started going like, yeah.
You know who does that well? And a balance of it. And, you know, he's a young boy, but
I know. I already know where you're going. DC Young Fly.
He does.
DC will be in character
now,
doing whatever, and he'll gag on you real quick and come back.
I'm keeping it a buck with you. Do y'all want to know what keeps him afloat? He has 2 structured comedians with him at all times on that 85 South show.
Because
Chico Bean.
Because those guys are professional.
Funny.
Razor sharp.
Yeah.
I want to see Chico Bean and what's the other one name?
Carlos Miller.
Carlos Miller. I want to see them do their own solo Netflix special.
Well, they put one of the episodes 85 South on there.
I'm not talking about that. I really didn't enjoy that. I feel like they was nervous on that one, Mitch.
No, it was like all they did was rip a episode off of YouTube and threw it on Netflix. Because it's
that was the actual Netflix the actual Netflix special.
I know, but I could have seen that same one on YouTube because they're kind of structured the same way. All their shows are structured the same way.
Yeah, like they structured the same way, but like I could just tell that those 3 knew that they were recording their Netflix special.
Yeah.
And it wasn't their usual self that night.
Right.
Yeah.
They wasn't in their natural essence. So That's what I mean by sharpening your craft. You know what I'm saying?
He said he did it when the strike happened. So yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Like you gotta think. I was in New Orleans over through the week, and the guy who actually Ubered me, he actually was in production. So we started talking randomly, and he was like, yeah, I'm the one who, I don't know if you remember, I asked him about Your Honor, because, you know, I'm a big, not Your Honor. Yeah, Your Honor from Showtime. You know, I'm a big Your Honor fan. I'm like, they filmed that down here. He was like, yeah, they filmed it down here. He's like, I actually worked on that. He was like, I don't know if you remember the scene where it was like the kids on bikes riding in like episode 6 or 7. He's like, I found that group. He's like, there's a group around here called Let's Ride or something like that. And they wanted all African-American females for the show. But this group was male and female. So they was like, well, we'll just use male and female. But they want all female bike riders. Yeah. And he's like, he's like, so every time people talk about that show, I kind of get up about it because, so he's like, I'm just driving Uber till the strike is over. He's like, that's why I survived. Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but did New Orleans give you a funky little off vibe?
I didn't enjoy it.
Me either.
It seemed dirty.
Y'all are not the first people I've heard say that.
New Orleans is old, it's dirty. The natives are not, like, they lie to you about the natives being nice.
Yeah,
that's why would you think they're nice?
I knew they weren't nice, but you know they try to give off the Southern hospitality thing. New Orleans is not it. New Orleans fucked me up spiritually and all.
Like for real, like, and you got places like called Voodoo Mart and stuff like that. Like, nah, and I'm gonna be honest, beignet is just a funnel cake in a different shape.
Of course, but I still want one.
Y'all can stop hyping them up, saying they're the best.
So overrated. Like, yo, the best seafood, the best food I got there was something I could go get in our hometown, Midge.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna flex. It was one restaurant. They had some boudin balls. Pause. It one restaurant.
Did you get some gator meat?
But yo, New
I
Orleans
had gator meat in Jacksonville.
The vibe of New Orleans. It's not.
It's not. And then Canal Street is just 100 bars lined up, and everybody's trying to get you from their bar.
100 nasty little bars.
Not nasty little bars.
Oh, it smelled like sewage out there. Like walking down the street,
like Jazz, no joke. And you have a Myrtle Beach Strip is actually like if they would shut off Myrtle Beach Strip and let them do like the New Orleans people do, because they stop it at 12 o'clock. Don't think it's gonna be no long thing. They shut it down and start cleaning the streets,
as they should.
They should.
But you're gonna fuck up your sneakers because the sidewalk's old.
I did.
The building's old.
Yeah.
Come to find out, the hotel that I stayed in was over 120 years old, just refurbished.
You gonna get
they say it's a lot of culture and historic things there. So
I mean, it's a lot of gold.
I touched a 200-year-old gate.
So you know how Savannah do like ghost tours and cemeteries.
Did you
so
go
they have
on?
a lot of those. They have a lot of those there in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So they have.
Well, they got a lot of weird history and deep.
Yeah.
You feel it, like, yo. I lie to y'all not. I just got off my TikTok before we went live. This time last year, I explained the story on TikTok about how I had one of the most vividest, craziest dreams ever in my whole entire life.
I agree, parents.
Yeah.
I dreamt that we had just got back from lunch. We went and ate lunch. Everybody ain't felt like doing no ripping and running. We went shopping. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go take a nap. Everybody got their own rooms. I dreamt that water was running and I could hear people crying.
You probably did.
Like, I mean, like so vivid, y'all, like so clear and crisp. And I'm not the type of motherfucker that remember dreams and shit. You feel me?
Maybe it wasn't a dream.
This ain't no regular shit. Like in this broad daylight. This ain't at night.
Oh, now the bands on the sideline. Oh, they're amazing.
Oh yeah.
They're amazing.
The music,
I mean, New Orleans is a lot of, even though their crime is horrible there, but they're rich in a lot of history.
Yeah.
French, Creole, African, West African.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely was an experience, and I'm glad that I had the experience. But
you ain't going back? I bet you ain't going back.
Now you're not going back.
I don't think I'm going back. Well,
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Because I ain't going back.
You went to sleep watching TV.
What you say? You crossed that off your bucket list? You done with it?
Yeah,
You Tasa. By the way, that is my cousin Tasa. Y'all check him out. TA Speaks on all social media platforms.
See, you went to sleep watching. That's what it was. That was Erica Mena in your
No,
sleep.
there was actually nothing on, yo.
That was
Yeah,
Erica
Zulus
Mena.
too.
That was our boy from Ghost from all the Tubi movies we watch.
I'm weak.
He talking about I went to sleep with a Tubi movie on. No, actually, there was nothing on.
But side note, guys, I watched The Creator with John David Washington that just came out.
I haven't seen it yet.
About
Why did that sound familiar? Like I think I might have seen
it's not
the preview.
publicized. It hasn't been publicized a lot. You gotta watch the trailer though. That little Chinese or Asian little girl or whoever she is, boy, that little girl can act.
Not whoever she is, though.
That little girl can act.
You ready to stand on it?
I haven't seen it yet, but I will say I would Midge. I've heard some good views.
Yeah, like John David Washington did. You know, because his last two ain't really been Washington legacy.
He brought it back.
This one get him back on track because you gotta think that one he had on Netflix where he was running in a foreign country, he was awkward.
It had too much going on.
That Netflix one, and I think it was something else we watched with him in, and we were like, no, don't do Denzel legacy like this. You're supposed to carry it on, brother. But
he got stronger roles.
He got a bigger. This one is a bigger, stronger role. It's symbolism in it because AI is coming.
How many episodes is it, Midge?
No, it's a movie.
It's
in
a movie.
The theaters. It's in.
So you actually like gonna stand on a movie? Thank God. Yo, Jazz, they be hitting me with the docuseries, documentaries, full seasons.
I'm trying,
but you gotta get to episode 7.
I'm not a season type of girl. Like it got to be a good show for me to watch a whole series. Like
I've been giving you documentaries and movies lately because I know we all scrap for time, especially with basketball season come back for me. So I know we scrap for time. So
no, we've been on
this one.
We've been on the Tubi run for a month.
That Tubi run had me miserable, man.
It was epic, though. It was epic.
It was like you saw a lot of funny things and a lot of things.
Tubi
like,
is a whole nother world.
It made me realize. Like, yo, I can be in a Tubi movie.
We are gonna be in a Tubi movie. I got you.
We could be in a Tubi movie.
Watch.
But yeah, The Creator. It's in theaters now. It's dope. It's dope.
Well, so you want to put The Creator up for next week because we go on to Whoop They Woo and Whoop They Woo. I don't like your Whoop They Woo closed, but Winston got the same Whoop They Woo and it's open.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say because y'all might not get the same feeling from watching it a camera view.
I feel you.
So I'm gonna wait to throw that one out. But that movie Nowhere.
I was just about you read my mind because
I shared that in the messenger.
Yes, I think that should be one for next week.
I shared it.
I'm seeing great reviews on that.
Yes, they said you need a whole bottle of Hennessy for that.
You did. You put it in there, and I went and saw the trailer, and I'm like,
okay,
I'm interested. I'm interested. So we can throw that on there for next week.
All right, cool. Nowhere.
We'll throw Nowhere out there. But yeah. Just want to say,
Jazz, you ready for it?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get into these.
Quick fire time.
Honey, let's start off with the most ratchetest couple, but not couple.
I already know who this is. Jesus Christ.
You know, y'all fan favorite, the president of Ghetto City, Kushan and Blueface.
God, why? If I never hear anything about him ever again, I'll be all right.
Now, yo.
Let's run down the week because there's several things that happened this week. They're like,
okay.
So one, Krishan was in Walmart with the baby dangling. Just the baby, just neck back, gone back. Okay.
That baby have a strong neck.
No, it didn't. At that point, it didn't have a neck.
In the future, it's working on the muscles now.
Right. She had her dog and other stuff in her hand, and she had the baby strap, and the baby just a dangling, and people was recording it as they should, because I mean it's a newborn. and you got the baby, just no neck support. So of course, Blueface, has something to say about that.
Mhm.
But what got the most press today from them was the fact that he showed the baby's genitals.
His
I saw
hernia.
Yeah, no, he showed the genitals and brought to light about the hernia, which now he's trying to backtrack and say that his phone was stolen or he was hacked or whatever the case may be. My thing is this. Krishan, I understand that she's a young girl, and I understand that her, what background that she came from.
Mhm.
Her background is not the best because her mom was clearly on some type of drugs, and
Daddy too.
like the stepfather was as well, or whatever the case. And I think she got molested, or that still ain't really clear.
Right.
This is my thing. When Keke Palmer, she was trying to be a girl's girl and advocate for her publicly,
Mhm.
being a friend. You jumped down that woman's neck. For what?
Who?
Krishan, she jumped down Keke Palmer's neck for she didn't say anything wrong. She was just like, y'all, you guys kind of give her a break. She's still learning. It's her first baby, da-da-da-da.
Because she know Keke Palmer need to shut the hell up too.
Keke Palmer, baby, ain't hanging by no damn thread now, though.
No, we just ain't seen it.
Oh, my God.
We don't know what's going on in folk like.
We don't, but
We don't,
she was
we
coming
don't.
to her defense. I mean, come on now. You didn't have to say all
You
that.
still trying to defend your damn self.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
they back
You done let
together
the
though,
public
though.
ha-ha
Yeah, they back
kiki you.
together.
You don't let the public ha-ha kiki your relationship into rocky times.
But look, remember what I said to y'all previously when y'all talked about this? I said, how y'all know this wasn't a publicity stunt?
It probably was because y'all got back together smooth as ever.
Sure did. That video came out with her and Usher. They made money off of it, and they sent back laughing at everybody. That was
You might have a point, Jazz.
The conspiracy theorist in me really like, because they do use us in our general opinions on things, especially our against each other type. Like,
who's the biggest couple to do it? Beyonce and Jay-Z. They do it all the time. That whole elevator incident, wasn't nothing really going on. Nothing.
Yeah,
we still don't know the story.
Now that she mentioned it.
Solange getting mad because she was getting dropped.
So they say.
Listen.
No, like she was really like getting dropped. She was mad.
Now that she mentioned it.
Tasa say it was a bad play.
It definitely was.
Because they played us though.
They do it all the time in the industry.
Think about it though. It put men and women against each other for weeks.
Real bad.
To Twitter, to Instagram. You have people arguing on Facebook for no reason. Like y'all ain't even in a relationship. Like what are y'all arguing for?
Let's be honest. Who the hell was talking about Keke Palmer before this? Who was talking about her?
Last time you heard Keke Palmer, she was on that movie. What's the bad?
The last thing was she had the baby. Movie. That was her last bang.
Honey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't been studying Keke Palmer since Akeelah and the Bee. So, honey.
I mean, that movie had potential, but the ending just was not it for me. Like Jordan Peele, that's probably his worst one.
You talking about
Kim K and their whole family do it all the time. They do stuff and throw stuff out in the media. Mm-hmm. They do these acts.
Oh yeah.
We react to it, or we either outpour with emotion over it, or and what do? They sit back. They let it play out, and then they get the bag from it.
The Kardashians so good. They had people caring about Tristan Thompson, who all he averaged was 8 rebounds every season.
Tristan Thompson played hard, though, dog. You leave my dog alone.
Shut up, man. He LeBron boy. He under Rich Paul. They got to get him a bag so Rich Paul can get that percentage. Cut it out, though. That man got $68 million to average 8 rebounds.
He played with heart, Midgie. Heart.
Do he even
Russell
play?
Westbrook played with heart. No, he was a commentator, and then LeBron get the bright idea to get Rich Paul paid and like, let's bring him to the Lakers for the end of the season. And then he got back on the team, and then
he played hard.
He
played hard, Midgie.
I ain't mad at Tristan Thompson. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The boy did what he had to do. He went and got Chloe dumbass knocked up.
Come on, man.
You got okay.
Tristan Thompson is the excellent execution, Midgie.
Y'all letting these Canadians come and run this world, man. Him, Drake, Bieber,
Drake,
not Bieber.
Bieber, all them Canadians coming.
They caught Tory Lanez ass though.
They got
Tory ass.
But he's still talking about he dropping an album. He got music scheduled, so them Canadians, boy, they smooth now. You got
all right. That's the first one. What's next, Jazz?
So the next one, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but you know, it was a guy that got killed in Philly by a cop. Mm-hmm. His name was Eddie. I forgot his last name, something with an L. But they had the verdict for the cop. Basically, the guy was sitting in his own car with a knife.
I saw that.
And they lied about what took place to leading up to, you know, them basically executing him.
Yeah.
And the cop got off. So Philly
is on fire right now.
They on fire. They was acting out. Completely acting out. They was taking people taking iPhones and iPads at the store, damaging them, setting them on fire.
I saw that. They raided a store. So
yeah.
I saw the Philly authorities said that they got 200 arrests to make in the next 2 days.
Yep.
Dang.
This is my thing about it. I'm all for a good protest. I'm all for a good protest.
But if you stealing just to steal,
right?
This ain't got nothing to do with the person that lost his life.
Pookie, why you in here stealing this bike? This ain't got nothing to do with this man.
This iPad, Apple ain't did nothing to that man.
Hey, listen, y'all.
Did the man even have an Apple? The man, I think he had an Android. What Apple got to do with this?
Now, I never advocate violence in no way, shape, or fashion. You feel me? But these damn corporations, they got insurance for everything that was taken, bro.
Oh, of course.
Easily.
So I'm just such an anti-corporation person. I'll be like, burn them bitches down.
but you gotta think too. You doing this in your own neighborhood.
Huh?
But you gotta think about it too. The stuff that you're destroying is in your neighborhood.
You act like the neighborhood good, baby.
It's not about that if it's good or not. But now you're gonna go without certain stuff that they put in that neighborhood for you, and then y'all want to complain. It makes no sense.
Electronics.
I'm not talking about just the iPhone store.
No. That's all I'm talking about now. The mom and pop stuff, the things that actually service your community. No.
Yeah, because it wasn't just the iPhone store. They was damaging other stuff.
Because the one that I saw, like I don't know exactly what you saw, but the one that I saw, it was like a Best Buy or some shit that they ran.
Oh no, I don't care nothing about that.
Yeah.
But it's some people who
don't show all the way, you won't get the airplay.
But it's some people who are doing it for own personal gain. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Because you're not out there protesting and doing things in the right way, like saying, "Oh, this guy lost his life for no reason." You out there saying, "Shit, man, shoot, they're not broken the Best Buy. Let me go get me something."
Right. Because your TV fucked up at the house, you think this is the perfect opportunity to go get you.
Now, if somebody genuinely upset and they just burning stuff down, I'm cool.
I'm not saying that I would actually like go in and grab something for myself.
Are you giving me?
But
you giving me? I might see the back of your head in that store vibes.
Huh?
I said you giving me? I might see the back of your head in one of them store vibes.
No. I want to explain to you my vibe right now. If something was to happen to come out of that store that I need in my house, I'd purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't running up in no store. Fuck, I look. I gotta like everybody know my body shape. Like, that nigga short, that nigga boy, bitch, that's dope. No, but
hey man,
all the stolen goods type of shit.
Find their way.
Yeah, I'll be that nigga that you come in and be like, yo, why you got a 50-inch screen here and a 50-inch screen here and a 65 over there? I don't know.
It made its way here.
Right. Yeah, I just think that, if you're doing it, it's one thing to do it for the right reasons. And if you have a purpose of what you're trying to do, that's one thing. But if you out here just looting to be looting and out there causing trouble, we don't need that. We don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. So especially tearing up these mom and pops who may not have the insurance a Best Buy or Walmart might have. Like, come on now. These people work all their lives to help you out. And this is what you do, so I don't like that part. But
me neither.
I hope they figure this out. So
Me too.
What's next, Jeff?
All right, so back on the Remy and Papoose thing
Oh
because
shit.
now hear me out. As much as I love me some Remy and Papoose, and she from around the way.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? From where I'm from, but
But
after I seen who she cheated with,
don't do easy like that.
Do
that ain't
him.
nothing but a wish market Papoose.
Same swag.
She got a
and all.
type.
I
She got
said
a
that.
type.
She definitely got a type, but damn,
She
if
got
you
a
gonna
type.
get, if you gonna cheat, you supposed to go up the ladder, honey, not down the damn ladder, not down.
She went and got a younger Pap, yo.
No, he's not younger though. That's the thing. He's not 25.
Nah,
I mean,
Pap,
but he's still younger
he
than
younger
Pap.
than
Pap
Pap.
40.
Baby, that
But-
man look every bit of damn.
He 32. He 32.
Baby, that man look like he in his 40s. Who with 32?
But he's
is?
32 and he just got braces, okay?
He
She
just
probably
got
paid
braces,
for the
that's all.
braces.
Well, his beard is giving very much
Well,
struggle.
you know,
Like
he
he's
was
had a
on-
long life.
He was on Bel Air, so that Bel Air.
Yeah,
money
he
probably
did
paid
2
for him.
episodes. They damn
did,
kill him
yeah.
off real quick.
Yeah,
And
they
he
got
did a
him
Still
good
looking
job.
like the Wish version of Papoose, and you've been on Bel Air 2 seasons.
Has it been confirmed?
Well, from what I heard, it's been confirmed.
The lack of comments on it confirms it for me.
The lack that they don't come out and say, nah, that ain't happened.
No, the
Booyah.
No, the fact that Tasha K dropped that picture of her and him in a restaurant having lunch together confirmed it.
Well, I watch a lot of battle rap, and it's a dying sport. And him and URL got this little beef where he wanted one of his battles drop on YouTube because URL has an app.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people ain't paying $7.99 to watch battle rap. I'm sorry. There's some people out there that will. It's already
Right,
a
the
lacking,
hardcore fans.
Yeah, the hardcore fan. That it's like small and few in between that are
Right.
hardcore battle rap fans. So, when he said that, he wanted they couldn't work out an agreement because he ended up rising to being one of the top names in URL.
Mhm.
So when they wouldn't agree to it, he was like, "Bump it. I'm gonna just leave. Y'all say I can't battle on RBE. I'm gonna find another league." So Remy was in.
And she was starting the Chrome.
She was
23.
starting Chrome 23, and Hitman Holla is a free agent. And Hitman Holla is one of the biggest battle rappers, regardless of what he's doing. Like when he come back, he gonna do 1 million views.
Numbers.
Right.
So it was like, hey, you
That
can't say
man is
him,
been wilding out. Him,
I can't-
Charlie Clips.
right? I can't
Yeah,
battle
man.
on the competitor.
Right, because
But I
the
can
one he
battle
did
on
with
this new
Cassidy, and they battle they beef go deep.
The face
The
off,
numbers.
the face off brought those numbers up.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
when that happened, he went to Chrome, and then now they're business partners. So a dinner, I can see them having dinner talking
Because
about
because
business.
he initially, mind you, she signed him to a management deal. So she's not only
right. She's
he's the face of Chrome 23 now.
because he can't bat on RBE because that's a lawsuit because that's
He
their
don't
direct
need to be the
rival.
face of nothing. Ugh.
His name is Easy to Block Captain.
Easy to block, Captain.
He was on.
I
Bel
can
Air.
see why he has that name. He needs
He
to be
get
blocked
busy though.
immediately.
He get busy though.
Oh, he
like
can rap now.
He
can rap.
does. I'm not taking away from his skill, but baby, it's a no.
Even though he did
It's
lose
no.
to Geechee. He did lose to Geechee.
Mm-mm.
It is what it is.
It's
But battle
definitely
rap
a no
is
for me.
battle rap
And
is a
it's
dying
just the
sport.
fact of the matter of that man did. Now I'm not saying we don't know what Pat did while she was in.
But he on public perception, he held it down.
I don't know, but from what we know,
whatever he did, it didn't
he
go
was holding
public.
her down.
Mhm. Yeah,
Whatever
right.
he
It didn't go
did not
public.
go public. Damn
Right.
about what you say, what you want, because we don't know what they discussed. That she said, "Okay, look, I know I'm locked up, so you can whoop they whoop."
Right.
But here's a conspiracy theory that I heard. Y'all know I'm a hip hopologist. I heard that the real reason Papoose held her down was because he was the one that gave her the gun that she used to shoot Shorty.
That's true. That's true.
Boy, these.
That is true. True T.
So
Okay.
I know I'm dropping a bomb. You know,
No, you're not.
No, it's new for me.
Maybe the others, but I know.
It's
yeah,
new for me.
but I
was
kind of feel like that was one of the ulterior motives for him holding her down. How he did.
right.
Okay.
He didn't do the deed, but
But
he
he
was-
damn
he
sure
was
pushed her
accessory.
through it.
He was
yeah.
accessory.
Right.
So
So
yeah. What's
but
next?
yeah, it's unfortunate, but everybody was basing their love or their
They was
relationship
goals. They was
off of that.
goals.
For
They
who?
were-
And I hate when people use like stars and rich motherfuckers and people.
What kind of goals was that
that
for?
shit ain't
She
fucking
shot somebody,
realistic.
honey.
She
That shit ain't
shot
realistic.
somebody.
We ain't gonna look good every day in real life, baby.
She said she
Hold
shot
on,
somebody.
y'all. I'm just trying. Whose goals are these for?
It was a whole bunch of people saying that Remy and Pat was goals. Don't act like you ain't
Yeah.
see it, Jazz.
No, I'm not
that's
saying
true.
I didn't see it, but I'm just trying to.
She's saying it from her perspective, like why? Like
Shorty
why
went
was
to
it?
jail. Shorty went to jail for shooting her best friend over another nigga.
Mhm.
I thought it was
This
about
nigga
five.
held
About,
her down.
I thought it was about $1,000.
Yeah, it's about a little bit of money too, right?
Right. It was about a little bit of money, but it was mainly about another nigga. But
Shorty had went in her purse or some shit.
my thing is, I guess because maybe it's, I don't know. I still don't see them as goals. I mean, it was a cute couple. I like them together.
They ain't
I
never been
do.
cute. I ain't gonna get them that. They ain't never been cute.
Oh my God.
Dang, though.
Y'all can
Y'all
run that
y'all
shit.
real
It's like,
proud.
yeah, there was a couple.
Y'all a rough
A
crowd.
couple of what?
Y'all a rough crowd, man.
But yeah, moving on. Let's talk about this Tupac thing.
Oh my God.
How do you let that talk you into fucking telling on your fucking self? You dumb.
Let Jazz get the backstory. Let Jazz get
Well, this is the thing, because now that they have caught this, and let me use my quote,
Keefy
air
D.
quotation, caught him after all this time. Now it's opening up another bag of worms for
Puffy.
Diddy.
Mhm.
Okay.
We
Now
gonna
he
call
was
him what
already
we called him back then when he did it. Puffy.
right. Puff Daddy, because you know he loved nowadays. He love or whoever he is, love associated with. I don't know what he called
Look
himself.
here,
today.
man. Nobody leaves unscathed.
Right. So, which makes sense because if you notice, I think it's about 3 weeks ago, he was trying to give all his artists they publishing rights, and then boom, here we go with they caught Tupac's murderer. First, now y'all, if y'all don't know about Diddy, he has been under a low-key investigation supposedly because of Kim Porter.
For Kim Porter, because she was writing the tell-all.
Not only that, let's go further down the rabbit hole because with Diddy, that rabbit hole goes so damn deep, don't make no damn sense.
Andre Harrell, Heavy D,
Al B. Sure,
Craig Mack.
because Al B. Sure was just in the hospital not too long ago in a damn coma.
Yeah, he the one that made it through.
Hey, Miss Celeste.
Yeah,
So he's going to jail eventually.
He's definitely going.
Yeah.
Now, when is the question? But he's definitely going, and we definitely need that docu-series of surviving Diddy.
That's going to be amazing.
And amazing, like ooh.
Because they said he was in some way, shape, or form a part of the Jamie Foxx thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this was the tea. So, and this kind of came out even out of Jamie's mouth through interviews and stuff like that, that basically, he used to throw these naked basketball parties.
Yeah.
What?
Dumb.
I ain't never heard of that. I mean,
man, who going to hoop naked?
They are.
Man, one bad bounce pass.
I just want to know what the invitation read.
Yo,
hey.
Imagine motherfucker guarding you, dog.
And thump you. Imagine that foul. Man, I ain't hooping.
But can you imagine the invite you get though?
Yeah,
you get an invite. Hey,
I can't imagine.
Attend the first annual naked basketball. You bring your balls. I got my balls.
Yo,
like, come on, like.
What's the jersey color? Skin.
Yo.
Skins.
Skins.
That's what it is.
Ain't no shirts, just all skins.
See, now we telling stories.
Oh. I had a friend that did security for Puff, and they had some part. Okay.
They said Ja Rule used to party with them too.
Miss Celeste is from New York, if y'all did not know.
Yes. So, now, us from New York, our New York people that's tuning in right now, we know what Puffy about. Okay.
So we get the dancing shiny suit did it. Y'all got the back.
Shiny suit, shiny thongs, shiny G-strings, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, you see what Cam told Mace. Remember he went to go visit Mace and
Yeah, with the dildo.
He was like, "Yo, who fucking dildo is this in your bathroom?" Nigga talking about, "Yo, that's Puff shit."
What's the little boy? What's his name? Why is it Y-O something or
YK
Osiris?
Yes, him. Because you know that's supposed to be Diddy little plaything.
Boy toy.
It's his boy bitch. It's Bucci.
Because he spilled it. You know he happy to spill it.
That bussy.
It's Bucci.
Oh.
His boy Coochie.
But basically, you know, now this is opening a whole new thing for Diddy with this.
It's
now.
over for Puff.
Yeah, it's over
for Puff. It's coming.
And when they was trying to give the publishing rights to his so-called artist, you know, Aubrey from Danity Kane is the one who exposed it. She was just like, well,
you had to sign an NDA to get it.
Exactly. So Puff is not a dumb. I'll give him that. He is not a dummy.
He getting out in front of that shit.
Okay.
You gotta remember, man, he done already beat a murder. Sean did all them years for him.
Listen, here's what I say about this whole Tupac thing. First of all, we been knew who Tupac Killer was a long time ago.
Of course.
The people just don't know, but the street been knew. Keepy D been talking about this night for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
He got this, I don't want to say immunity, but everybody else is dead. So who all was in the car other than him? The driver was dead, and Baby Lane's dead, and the other guy's dead. So he's the only survivor that was in the car. So he got this, I'm not going to say immunity. He got this plea to where he could tell, for one day, he'd tell everything that happened about crimes that happened, and he was snitching, and he
doing like Birdman Brother Gangster.
Right. So he can get away with it, and that be that. But they didn't agree to you keep talking about it. It was just this one day with us. But you keep going on Vlad. You wrote a book. So now you like, all right, you playing in our face.
They need to get Vlad ass too, because I'm sick of him.
Letting people. Oh, we talking about Tupac. They finally, they arrested one of the dudes that was in the car with Tupac murder, who been talking about it for the past 8 to 10 years.
Let me say something. Diddy told you who he was back in the day. And this is a personal story of mine. My mother was at the Mega Evers event. She worked that event. That was her. That was her team and everything with Diddy. And when that took place, that man did not want to refund anybody back their money. He told you right then what he was about. He didn't give a fuck
about when all those people got trampled.
Yes, he didn't give a fuck if them people was hurt or anything.
Sean did time for him, and I had him in NYC on Rikers Island while he did time for a while.
Right, which is why Diddy then got him on where he's on the payroll now. He's running stuff over wherever he is.
Yeah, he's like the prime minister or something like that.
Sean admitted that Diddy helped him with that.
Ambassador or something, yeah.
Yeah, so he's like a high official wherever he's at.
But his dad was a high official too, so it was just natural for him to fall into that position.
Yeah,
of course, but he had to do a lot of cleaning up because his record was...
jail will clean you up. If don't nothing clean you up, jail will.
Right.
But Keefy D been talking about this for the past whatever. He's been on Vlad, like you said. He's been on Vlad. He's wrote books. So I don't know how he was getting away with talking about it.
Into a fucking indictment.
You are 67
talking
years
to
old.
Vlad. That's how.
But the thing is, he talked more to Vlad. He wrote a book. He been talking about this murder forever. Like, I'm in the car.
People don't read like they used to.
If I was on that side, I would have shot Tupac. But
they see this Vlad interview.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, but Vlad is very well watched by.
If we ever end up on Vlad, we playing it like Pee Wee Longway.
I'm not going on Vlad. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. I ain't fucking with Vlad, Glad, nothing that it rhymes with the name. I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, Vlad sent a lot of them boys up.
Vlad, every time somebody go on Vlad, they ass end up locked up. I'm
not
dead.
Or dead. Just like that young kid who went on there talking about.
Our coach need to stop fucking with him.
From Texas.
Adam 22 too.
From Texas. The one from Texas you talking about, Miz?
Yeah.
Talk about the dude that tried to rob him.
Yeah.
My cousin that was on here, Tasa, I know him.
Oh, really?
Tasa live in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, listen, from him to numerous him and Adam 22, I just can't get behind
Culture
y'all letting
vultures.
these guys
Big time.
rope y'all into violence and talking about crimes. And we'll only talk about these dudes, but you won't go on Joe Button or Gilly Kid and talk like that because they're not gonna ask you these questions.
Could they don't want to be a part of your case.
They're gonna and some of these dudes, I don't know their music. Like y'all bringing people on y'all show. I've never heard rap before in life, but you can tell me everything y'all did in the street. And I'm
We
just
don't
like,
find out how dope they were in music till they did.
till they did.
Right.
Exactly. So it's Vlad the Ops.
He
Which
is.
Vlad
He
is
is
the
the
ops.
hip hop police. You
Adam
understand me?
22 is the ops.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Jake 1090, he the ops.
That's
If
why.
y'all don't believe there is
Oh, yeah.
a whole network of hip hop police, you are sadly mistaken. They
them
are
white- And the white guys are a part of all that because 1090 he don't tell the snitches in other communities. It's only black community.
Only black
He
community.
find paperwork.
And
on
he
it.
a rat himself.
Hey man, they won't say that though. I mean they'll say it, but they don't care.
He a rat himself. And he make millions of dollars a year
Telling on black people.
telling
Yeah.
on black people.
and we
That's
still keep going taking our ass up on there.
They keep going at Adam 22 or lose 10 gang members. That's because that's all he hired. Gang members. And lose them and bring in another 10. I was like, yo, like he even hired Crip Mac. Like, why?
Keep it 55th Street, cuz.
Man, come on, man.
But I tell you one thing, when they do finally take Diddy down, it's gonna be a whole lot of motherfuckers coming down with him because Diddy won't
Oh,
talk.
yeah.
Oh, it's like R. Kelly. A lot of people you go on R. Kelly. That
Y'all
thing
know,
went down
hey,
yet.
Hey, y'all know Jay-Z sent that R. Kelly hit, right?
Well, you know, I had a chance to interview Ronnie Bo, his cellmate.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And Ronnie Bo dropped a lot of tea. And shout out to Ronnie Bo in case he watching. Wonderful guy, got a book. Y'all check out his books. He dropped a lot of tea.
I told
Yeah.
you, Jazz got the T, bitch.
A lot of tea. And if y'all want to see that interview, y'all could check it out on my YouTube channel, Something for the Culture, or on my Facebook, Something for the Culture. He dropped a lot of tea because you know he's down here. He's in Butner,
North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina. He's in Butner, which is when they move you to a lower security prison like that, you getting ready to get out. He's getting ready to get out soon.
Okay.
Halfway house.
Yes.
Really?
I think it was like 2 or 3 of his charges got dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Because one girl's mother put her up to it, and they found the text message and stuff like that. So they had to throw that out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's a bunch of stuff, but Ronnie Bo basically was like that Jay-Z was behind all of this mess. All of it.
It's straight back.
I gotta go watch this interview. I gotta go watch this
Jay-Z
interview.
fan. I'm a Jay-Z fan now. But
Mhm.
I will say this, that man got a lot of shit on his hands.
He about bad as Puffy, bro.
He
listen,
definitely
guys.
up there, if not worse.
Well, listen, guys.
Hey, listen.
I don't know about Hove, but I will tell you, Beyonce is the greatest currently living entertainer I've ever seen in my life. Yo. I've ever seen. Yo. It's amazing. That show is amazing, though. I had to see my own
You
eyes.
done fell into the devil's pit.
I not fell into the beehive, though.
Honey.
I not fell into the beehive. Listen, it's like she entrenches you into her. And like you think of songs like you don't remember.
You done gave her your energy, Midgie. It's over.
Energy, boy.
Honey.
I not gave B my energy. She not took my soul, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get it back.
She not listen, man.
Let me tell you something, and I'm not taking nothing away from this woman or her accolades. Her hands down, her tour was wonderful. Her show, she put on a show.
Yeah,
she did what she came to do. My girlfriend went. She said she had a time. However,
amazing.
I'm not. And listen, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer now, because y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all damn beehives or what the fuck they call y'all.
This is strictly the words of
Jazz
for the Culture podcast.
Okay, yeah, you could tag me in. I don't care. I don't beehive, bizzers, honey, whatever they call y'all. She's a good singer and performer.
Mm-hmm.
Don't but I think she's overhyped. I really do. I think she's really overhyped.
She's a fan favorite. She knows how to get a crowd because the men from the community
More talented than Rihanna.
Listen, The men from the community, when I said they was out there though, and I ain't talking about dressed in regular clothes.
No, I'm talking about the flamers.
And we ain't talking about no little LGBT men. We talking 6'8", 240, 6'7" with heels, sequence gowns, glitter uniform. Like, listen, though, the whole time in line, I was like,
I didn't think this last album was all that great.
It wasn't for me.
And I like house music, but I didn't think it was all that great.
It was.
What y'all got to understand is she put that out because I want y'all to notice every major artist is straying away from hip hop.
Yeah.
That reggaeton, Spanish music, all that. That's what's running right now. They are not.
But that's the thing. The reggaeton that's been a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's been hot. That ain't new.
What's the African?
See, that's what Drake did.
You talking about
See, Drake took the
I can't think of the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what they're going towards right now. So you see how Drake dropped a whole
Afrobeat.
Yeah, Drake shouldn't have dropped anything.
Afrobeats, yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have dropped anything. That was trash.
Yeah, I mean, to us, yeah, but he did numbers internationally.
I don't know why, because it was complete trash. I'm not saying that sound isn't, because I love that sound, but I just don't think he captured it like he should have.
And here's
I don't think that's for him.
And here's a take from me. I'm not the biggest Drake guy. I can listen to Drake album one time and I can never listen to it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because the music don't sit with me. It seems like everything's the same. It's the same time.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Midgie. Are you in the business of taking other men's women?
Nah.
Oh, see, then Drake ain't for you. That's who Drake is. Drake like to take other men's bitches. That's what he like to do.
Drake ain't it ain't for me. I know he's probably gonna go down as one of the greatest rappers or rap artists ever, but he's gonna
go down as artist because he lost the rap shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking like. Greatest
I mean, technically that's what they're gonna put him in.
Once Pusha exposed him as a ghostwriter, you notice he don't really rap like that no more.
Okay.
It just ain't like, and I hate when people like a Drake song will come out today and they'll already be breaking down the lyrics like, oh, Drake said this in the synonymous with this and double entendre, like
I just can't see past him being in that wheelchair. I'm sorry.
Like you can do this with a lot of rappers.
Look, man, he's painting them fingernails now. It's over for me.
Honey, this man walking around with permed afro puffs halfway, and so I can't.
He's trying to experience his black side, Judge.
Honey, he will always be Little Degrassi to me. I just can't unsee it.
What else you got, Jazz?
So the last thing I want to talk about is Jeezy and his wife, or I don't even know at this point what they are, because at one minute they saying they're getting back together, and then the next minute it came out that the marriage is over because she cheated. And guess who she cheated with? None other than AC Slater from Damn Saved by the Bell.
Zach?
No, AC Slater.
The
wrestler one.
The athlete.
The athlete.
The Puerto Rican dude?
Yeah, the dancer.
Wow.
I mean,
she said she like a little dark meat on the side.
I guess she like a little tan meat too.
Mario.
That's his name, Mario Lopez.
Thank you, Tiana.
Thank you.
She just culture dick chasing.
That's it. She's trying to hit
She's on a world tour.
Every ethnicity, babe. She got to make it be known, brother.
Hey, I'm glad Jeezy able to get out early though.
Yeah. Well, you had no business marrying her. I mean, come on, really.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
And it's not because that she's Asian or whatever, her cultural background is. It's because
he Asian too.
Huh?
he Asian too.
But their backgrounds is so different.
Black Asians.
They're not on this. They're not. To me, they wasn't.
We already knew how that baby was going to look before it got here.
Yeah.
Dang, Joe.
If it was a boy that came out saying "ha ha," but it looked just like I look.
Right. I just didn't think that they paired well. I never saw.
He black and ease.
Yeah, I never saw the chemistry between them.
I don't know, like this shit might have been a play too. You never know how far
because he did. If you notice, since he been with her, he came out with a book and all types of shit. So who
He's trying to
knows?
step up like Rick Ross.
Right.
Shout out Rick Ross for going in on DJ Envy again.
Honey.
DJ Envy out here selling fake houses. I'm selling the Statue of Liberty. Yes.
And then you bring Funk Flex in, which is DJ Envy's enemy already. So
Charlamagne, come work with Flex.
Flex, we're not even gonna talk about Flex because
DJ Envy going to jail too.
Okay.
He's selling grandma's houses.
Oh my God! But I mean,
Child, it's just a mess. The whole culture is in a damn uproar and mess.
Eric Pena selling houses.
It's
big houses.
It's a scam.
They went in on him, dog. That shit was hilarious to me.
And I'm behind the curb on scamming. I should have been right there.
Yeah, man, we missed out, though.
We missed out, though.
We missed out.
It's really a mess. It's really sad, like how far where the culture started from up until this point. Now it's
terrible. It's terrible.
It's terrible,
and it's a bad representation of us.
It sure is. We got black women defending Erica Mena, racist rants. We got just crazy.
Listen, I did not want to hear Sexy Red at Homecoming ever again. Like
who,
that's
Sexy
the most,
Red?
I've never heard a whole song for her. And
you
didn't go to Pound Town?
Just
to see these kids.
But our Homecoming is some major shit. It's like some major shit. Big ass DJ, big ass speakers and shit, man. Look here, man. They played that motherfucking Sexy Red shit, and I'm looking at
little
all
girls.
ages. Just like I'm like, come on, man.
What they play? Pound Town?
They played like a couple of her songs.
That Ski Yee shit.
Oh yeah, that's Ski Yee. That's everybody on that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh my God, I left.
Yeah.
You know why people like her though? What's the appeal about her? And I can understand it because she's a regular hood girl. She dressed the regular 90s, back
that don't make it right, man. It ain't no
Holly Berry and Daps.
Right. That's what she's giving.
Shanae,
right.
Wanda.
Now some things I can't. Now she
put sexy in her name just so you got to call her Sexy Red.
She said the most romantic. She said this week in an interview. The most romantic thing a guy has ever did for her is rob somebody else and gave her the money. Honey, if that is the most romantic thing ever, baby, I hate to see somebody really do some shit for you.
This is the direction we headed.
Yeah, that's sad.
It was sad to watch some little girls rap that, but I was like, I need to go check my daughter's phone because
you better, my boy. Damn right.
So it's safe to say no Pound Town for you guys.
No. There won't be no ski.
Listen,
no Pound
the
Town.
only one of them that get any play in my ride is Glorilla because she can actually rap a little bit.
That's my girl. What about whatchamacallit? Y'all don't like Scarlett?
Nope.
I've seen her a couple times.
I don't like Carrot Top either.
Wait a minute now. Slow down. Not too much on my girl. Not too much.
What her name is?
Ice Spice. Not too much on her.
No, I don't listen.
I don't even drink coffee. I don't give a damn what kind of promotion she get.
You don't want to watch that either. I like Scarlett. I actually enjoy her.
Nope.
I gotta listen to her more.
I don't want women that rap like niggas. For all that, I can watch a nigga rap.
But honey, but that's the thing. That is she is. To be honest with you, you may not like that, but she is a real typical. That's a typical New York chick, and so let's know what I'm talking about.
That don't make it right. Y'all rude.
It doesn't mean if it makes it right, but that's who some of us are.
But I don't got.
But she's had a rough upbringing. She don't know no better, really.
Everybody.
I would rather her do that than her be out here sucking her ass. Huh?
Everybody had a rough life, Jazz.
Yeah, but I would rather her be on this tip than her out here being overly sexual.
Yeah, no, I will agree with that.
I give her that.
We got to get a change from that because
I give her that.
Some of the music I heard being played is like, all right, man, we talking about
like we got chicks out here like Sukiyana got y'all. These chicks out here eating ass. Baby, I'm not eating nobody ass. I I don't even eat chitlins, so I know I'm not eating no man ass. So, like, what we talking about here? Like, I'm
Hey,
confused.
we gotta get Jazz and Rose on the same show because this right here.
I'm just saying.
God.
Rose, where you at, sis?
Oh God, Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Listen,
I don't know about y'all men, but I'm
Midge.
not eating no ass. I'm not
Midge,
eating it.
Midge, it's something about after 9 o'clock.
It's something about as soon as we get to that hour mark, boy, it goes left.
But hey,
It
maybe
goes-
it's not for me. It's not for me.
Listen. I don't blame you because I hoop and I know how niggas are. And I know, and I work with young boys, and I know they don't clean very well.
First of all, y'all, when y'all come in from work or wherever, y'all sweaty and stuff down there. Not even if y'all, even after y'all shower, I just can't see.
I was a young man one time.
I can't see it.
I was a young teen. I know how we get.
I highly don't recommend it. I don't recommend it at all.
It sounds like you tried that shit one time, Jazz.
I don't recommend it. In fact, I want to put out a petition against it.
It sounds like you tried that shit one time.
I'm sick of it at this point. Like, for real. Like,
oh my God.
And I know some people that do that, and I still can't get with it. I don't judge them, but I don't get it.
Mizzy, we clipping the 125 mark to the 128 mark.
Hey, man. Just let me know. I'll post it whatever I can.
I'm weak. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all for the hot topic. So
that's where we at, y'all. Hey, y'all, we gonna wrap this up.
Hey, yeah, we know it's late, man. People gotta work tomorrow, man. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for sticking around with us for this hour.
Thank you so much, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz, for stepping in for our lovely Rose. Hey,
Jazz, let them know where they can reach you before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, so if y'all interested in my platform, y'all can catch me on YouTube or Facebook, or I'm also on TikTok at something, and that's SUMTHIN, the number 4 DA culture. And that's spelled the same way on YouTube as well as TikTok. Y'all come over there and see some episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Jazz when we have a guest. She's gonna try to get some guests for us, and we're gonna try to, interview some people out there, even if it's a Tubi actor, actress, or whatever. We're gonna try to get some more people on here.
She's gonna have the tea on them.
Yeah, we ain't did an interview in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
So we're gonna try to put that in works and add some more things. So shout out to Rose wherever she at, her and Tina.
Shout out to her.
Shout out Rose.
We're gonna try to get with her and see what's going on. And thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. We'll see y'all next Sunday. We are watching Nowhere on Netflix, so catch up on that. Watch it before us. We'll probably add something else just to add a little breakup, but probably one more movie or doc.
And if you have any suggestions, inbox us.
Well, might be Cop Shop. So Cop Shop and Nowhere.
Yeah, Cop Shop and Nowhere.
So Cop Shop and Nowhere. So that might work for us. If anything come out trending, we'll make adjustments accordingly. But other than that, y'all have a safe and blessed night. Thank you for being here. And we'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace.
Good night.
Peace.